Okay, R2D2 Finale, take 2. Well, I have finished R2D2, and I did run into a little bit of a problem. While I was working on the legs, I noticed that the bottom of the leg does have a specific side, whether it goes left or right. There's a little bit more of a lean on in one direction than the other. I didn't notice it when I was putting it together, and I didn't notice it until after I had pinned the legs together, so I wasn't taking that apart. So that left me with a little bit of an issue. R2's front center leg here wasn't long enough. So R2 got a little bit of an extension. Hopefully not many people will notice, but you guys will know. I built up a box in styrene and attached it with some Aves epoxy sculpt, and then used some Vallejo plastic putty to fill it in a little bit. I think it came out alright. A little detail painting on it. As I had said before, there are magnets in the feet, so R2's not going anywhere anytime soon. He will go wherever I tell him to go and stay put. Hopefully that'll keep him on the shelf. Came out pretty good. A couple of little problems with the kit. Still learning about dealing with vinyl kits. I think the paint job came out okay. I'm getting better. Well, I guess that's got to get glued down better. Maybe CA isn't enough to hold the third leg in place. Maybe I need some epoxy. So, back to the drawing board with that. So, now that I've finished R2, of course, I gotta do C-3PO. Came in the box after all. I've gone through C-3PO and I've trimmed off all the flash. Now, with vinyl kits, flash is extra pieces on the ends like this. Garbage! I just brought him back from washing, so let's take a quick... I kind of felt like Chewie bringing him back from the bathroom in pieces, ready to be assembled. He stands up pretty tall, about a foot tall, and he's pretty well detailed. The only problem I have with the kit is when you put the torso together, see if we can do this with one hand, there's a little bit of a gap between the upper torso and the lower torso, and those wires don't look very realistic. So I'm playing with the idea of scraping all of this detail out and polishing it down and replacing it with wires and guitar strings and that sort of thing. But then this part is supposed to be a shelf over that, so connection between the bottom portion of the torso and the upper portion of the torso is going to be a little tenuous, so I got to play with that a little bit in my head. Speaking of head, hey, it's Anthony Daniels with a gold helmet on. Anyway, he does come with some white metal parts. Now, they are pretty well detailed. They do have typical of white metal parts. They do have a lot of flash, so I'm going to try and work with those, and if they don't work, I'll always just make something up. Alright? So, that is the update for today. R2 is pretty much done, minus a little bit more glue and putting him on the shelf. Talk to you next time!